Imagine being lost in a forest, with nightfall rapidly approaching. A lone hiker, not accustomed to such solitary adventures, finds himself in this very predicament. He had spent the day surrounded by a sea of trees and bushes, the tranquility of the mountains his only companion. Yet, as he attempted to find his way back to the car, the familiar trail seemed to morph into an unrecognizable path. Fear began to creep in, wrapping its cold hands around his heart. As the inky darkness of night took over, the hiker found himself armed with nothing more than a dwindling flashlight and a mounting sense of dread. He was lost in the wilderness, with no idea how to find his way back. The danger of navigating the treacherous forest in the dead of night was all too real. Desperation began to set in as he realized he had no shelter for the night. In the midst of his growing panic, the hiker stumbled upon a sight that appeared to be a beacon of hope. A seemingly abandoned, dilapidated cabin. The cabin, shrouded in darkness and years of neglect, offered the only respite in the treacherous night. With his flashlight battery on its last legs, he knocked on the door, half expecting a response. Receiving none, he cautiously stepped inside. In the gloom, a single bed, oddly perfect for one person, beckoned him. He rationalized that the owner, if alive, would understand his predicament, and so he settled into the bed. As sleep began to claim him, he couldn't help but notice the room's eerie decor, a collection of portraits featuring strange faces, all peering at him with smiles that sent icy tendrils of fear crawling up his spine. Yet the day's exhaustion prevailed, lulling him into an uneasy sleep amidst the unsettling audience. Upon waking in the early morning light, the hiker was met with a startling revelation. The room was devoid of any paintings. Those strange, smiling faces weren't confined to canvas but were staring at him through windows all along. This hiker's surreal experience paints a vivid picture of how quickly a normal day can turn into a night of eerie events. One moment he was enjoying a peaceful hike, the next, he was lost in a forest, spending a night in a cabin with faces watching him from the shadows. It's a chilling reminder of the unexpected turns an adventure can take, the strange places one can end up, and the eerie tales that can emerge from the most innocuous of days.